podcast. Yeah, you doing? All right. We be chilling. Let's make our pre and intro workout. Let's get this done so we can get to gaming. All right. Oh, which cup do I want to use? I don't think it really matters, Bo. Pre-workout, let's use the one that's in your hand. I have not eaten yet today. That's not true, I have eaten today. But I haven't had a meal in several hours, so we're going to use protein. Energy and long-term energy. I always put my protein in first and I forget what I put in my drink. Creatine, 5 grams. I think grams stepped up to 10 grams. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just put it in my intro. So while we're doing that, let's get the intro out too. Because there are some that do too. That's what I used to do, man. I have all 3 in right now. Alright, so we'll do creatine, intra. Creatine's followed by what? Beta-alanine. Creatine and beta-alanine are like lamb and tuna fish. So that's done. Citrulline malate. That's an arginine. It's from the pump. Sick pump. BCAAs. BCAAs are the foundation of your intra workout during the workout. Money. All right. Sugar. Quick stretch. If your shirt doesn't look dirty, you're not doing it right, guys. All right. Let's do 15 of each. We get a lot of sugar. But now is the time for sugar. Morning, evening, right now. Alright, so that's our intra workout, and that's our pre-workout. We'll bring the pre-workout while we stretch. We'll bring the intra workout while we're working out. And then we'll be back here to make the post-workout. Alright, we should be good. Any water coming out? Is my fat flapping everywhere? Feels like it. Flipping feels like it, man. I cleaned up a little bit in the gym, in the BeauDeez gym. So let's put the camera up right here. I got my own cable for the camera now too. Very nice. Let's get my towel. Let's make this. Sick. No. Joshua, what's up, my man? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. Ben Barry, the other half of the Perry brothers. What is up, Ben? How you doing, my man? It's awesome. Let's go. Orion. Yes, sir. Let's freaking go. Let's get better right now. Let's get better before we go to Fortnite to get better. That's really all I care about right now. Get better in the gym. most important thing, the energy aspect. Gonna put some coffee in this mug. Gotta put some instant espresso. I think so. That rhymes, so it has to be true. Alright, 2 scoops. 10 grams of espresso. Put it back into the... Guys, I really don't care what things taste like. Just be honest with you, I'm not. And when I'm eating, yes. But when I'm drinking something for the feeling, so like caffeine, I don't give a flying fudge what it tastes like. I just want the feeling. I'm gonna try not to show you guys the horrible freaking background with all my boxes and stuff that I have to get rid of. Oh, that is without a doubt probably the best chest day I've had in 2025. We're looking to do the same thing today, folks, with back. That is what we're trying to do. Hit TV so I can reach out. I got my energy drink, my man. My man. Now, not to be gross, guys, but I'm gonna be. My digestion has been a lot better. And that's, I think, more in part with eating vegetables. I've been eating Brussels sprouts at night, and I've been eating with beef. That's my dinner, is beef and Brussels sprouts. And then my lunch, which I'll do after this, is it's a spinach and arugula. Those are 2 types of leaves. It's a salad with chicken. That's pretty much it. That's really. And then I eat eggs in the morning. Eggs with a little bit of beef. I'm not trying to get a whole bunch of carbs right now. I'm gonna have some peanut butter with a glass of milk, which I know the milk is probably the most carby. But I feel like just doing this, like changing that. I don't think I know. This is what I did last. The time before that I lost was just getting rid of the carbohydrates. Stop eating like mac and cheese and pasta and potatoes. I mean, that's just my body type. I don't do well with carbohydrates. I retain them. I do really well with fats. So peanut butter, which I know it's nut butter. Nut butters aren't really good for you, but I still like my peanut butter. And then my fattier things like beef, chicken thighs. I do really good at that. The minute I get rice, the minute I get potatoes, the minute I get pasta, although excessive bad fats like cheese, I have been staying away from cheese. Cheese will ruin you every single time. This is terrible. You can't even say anything. Oh, switch this up over here. We're live on TikTok, guys. For the very first time. Do we got some love on TikTok? No one commenting yet. It's alright though. People like Diamond7777 like the chat. You love to see it. I need to get a gigantic television in here now with chat so I can read chat. That is the next thing that I need to do. And I've got 2 spare televisions. And I know I can hook them up to my laptop so that it's really maybe I'll put it on wheels. Maybe I'll just put it on wheels and move it around. But I really, really want to be engaged with chat. And I don't like my tablet's view of chat on YouTube. And if I have YouTube up on my phone or I can't do TikTok. And I really want to do TikTok also. TikTok's going to help us, guys. I did not realize that. I didn't take it very seriously. I'm taking it very seriously now, though. TikTok's gonna funnel into YouTube. Everything does. Same with Twitch, but I'm done with Twitch. Twitch sucks. I hate Twitch. which is boo stuff. 8 people watching. That is crazy. That is flipping crazy. You people are beautiful. Thank you for watching my fat butt getting in shape. And once I have my next weigh-in in like a week, I'm gonna start taking photos every day, photos every week of my progress. But for right now, I'll keep my. I mean, I said it twice or 3 times in the last one. I bet you Orion knows how much I weigh. It's the most I've ever weighed. 15 pounds over my former maximum weight. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? Injuries are all feeling good. My shoulder feels good. Both of my brachialis, I think you would say, both of those feel good. So even though we're training more intensely, we're not getting debilitatingly sore, and I don't feel any flare-ups of injuries. And that's the way it's gonna be, because this is the time. Happen now. I made it happen once before. I just have to stay dedicated. And to stay dedicated, you need to be motivated. In order to be motivated, you gotta put that carrot in front of you on the stick. You gotta be more carrot than stick, though. That's what that phrase means. Holy moly. Oh, you see how fat I am? Jeez, bro. Watch it melt away, guys. It's going to happen. I've done this, jeez, in my lifetime about a dozen times now. And I feel like every time I do it, I have more and more tools at my disposal. Oh. Good thing that's closed. Oh, my pre-workout is rolling. Rolling. Read some chat while we're right here. 56 hours of YouTube. Oh my God, Orion. Muichiro. What's up, Muichiro? Welcome back. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. 56 hours, Orion? Bro. We're gonna have to do something about that. That seems rewardable, man. Oh, man. That's crazy. 56 hours of BeauDeez content? That's crazy, man. You are the GOAT, dude. You seriously are. That's wild. It's still like blows my mind. This left one right here, I'm stretching out. So this side right here, that's the trap. I would say that's the only injury I really have right now that's still nagging. just as much, if not more. Before I had that joystick, when I was doing mouse and keyboard, I was doing 8-hour streams and I never felt this pain. Because I weighed under 240 pounds. And I don't right now. Not by a long shot do I weigh up to that. I got 20 to 50 pounds before I can get to that. That's way too close, BeauDeez. It's way too close. It's camera work. It needs work, that's for sure. Prove to each and every one of you that you can do whatever you want to with your body without using freaking BeauDeez, without using peptides, without using anything else, just with traditional supplementation. Creatine, beta-alanine, betaine, arginine, citrulline malate, apple cider vinegar, real sugar, protein isolate, which that's what's funny is that protein shakes, in the last 10 years, they've gone the way of the dinosaur. Protein shakes started coming around in the 80s and 90s and reached their peak in the 2000s. Everyone in the 2000s thought you needed a protein shake to build muscle, which I still use protein because that's just how I grew up, and I do believe that, you know, whey protein isolate is gonna digest faster than other foods, so post-workout, it's worth having, but to be honest with you, it's not a must anymore. Protein powder is not a must anymore. When I was coming up, it was a must. You had to have, if you didn't have protein powder, you weren't trying hard. Now it's like, you just go home and eat a chicken breast, go home and eat a steak, go home and eat beef, go home and eat, I mean, I don't recommend pork, I don't like pork. There's a lot of different reasons why, but even pork, just go eat some freaking meat. You go eat some meat after you're done exercising, your body will know what to do with it. But that is what we're doing. We're gonna lose weight, we're gonna do it naturally. Not only are we gonna lose weight, guys, we're gonna build muscle, we're gonna build strength. That is what we're gonna do. That is what you can walk and chew gum. You can do two things at once. So we're gonna lose weight and we're gonna build muscle at the same time, and we're gonna build strength at the same time. Do I do not know how to drink things? Everything I drink ends up on my shirt. I really want to get this down. Delicious. This since I was training. This is like one of the best exercises you can do though. Oh, this is a lot easier too. I couldn't do this at all a month ago. I'm still just as fat, but it's crazy how I can feel my lats, my forearms, my chest. I can feel everything getting stronger and getting back to the way it used to be. Them newbie games, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's back day. I get to use my wraps. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. I get to use my wraps. I love my wraps. Love them. I stopped using them and I stopped growing muscle as well as I did. Especially in my back. So, this on. They didn't. Why is it engaging? Yep, they did on one. That's very naughty. Alright. I don't need to be hearing about plank sections. There's another trap exercise. Just trying to, you see me right here, just having it stretch out this bad trap that I have. I feel a lot of tightness in it. Right. I'm only going to do it on this side. The right side feels fine. Because we still got rotator cuff exercises, and today we're going up in weight on that. So usually I use 10s. Lately I've been using 5s because I've been so damn weak. We're to go back to the 10s. Yeah, that feels way better. And then a full shoulder circle. Doing it weighted. I've been doing these since I got that shoulder surgery in 04. Back in 85, I could throw pigskin a quarter mile. So you come up halfway, and then you do 3/4. It's all the way around the world. Oh, dude, this feels so good. Ooh. All right, now these are the rotator exercises that my physical therapist told me to do. I was 18 years old, 19, and I've been doing them ever since. 5, 6, and I just do 8. I do 8 of almost everything, guys. 8 reps. I do pyramids too, so sometimes I'll do 8, 6, 4, or 8, 6, 3, or 8, 5, 3, and I'll progressively overload and do more weight. All right, that was a little hard there, but it's good. Time to lift. Let's go. First exercise today, rack deadlift. Bro, that's not even close to where it needs to be. Oh, I'm gonna have to move shit, dude. Stop. I have to move stuff. So deadlifts are great. I always like rack deadlifts better. I think they're easier on your back. Oh, you can still see my mess. So then what the hell does it matter, bro? Let's do it. Let's go right here. So you guys can get the full picture, the full scope of what we're doing. Perfect. Perfect. It's really just the top part of the deadlift that we're doing. And you're eliminating the part that does your lower body. It's not an RDL. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You're bending your knees, keeping your lower back supinated or facing upward or straight. Don't let it bend over. Right? We'll probably just do what we did on bench press. Big weights come out. Good to use them big weights again. Who moved this trampoline? That's a mystery. You know I'd be bouncing on that trampoline all the time. You guys know me. I think if I bounced on that trampoline, my whole neighborhood would shake like an earthquake. That is how obese we are right now. That's what's nice, I can joke about. I think that's why it got so bad, because it really never bothered me, because it's a choice. I chose to be this bad. I knew it when I did it. And I know that I have the tools to fix it. So we're getting the old tool chest out. We're gonna fix it right now. We're gonna go heavier than this, but this is gonna be the first set. It's 135 pounds. I don't need the wraps, I just wanna use them. I've been using them a while on this, I just wanna use them. And I don't need the wraps. I'm gonna pick up 135 pounds. Or 315 for that matter. Money. Bang, bang. Oh. Didn't feel heavy. I'm just wondering how much I want to go. We'll just do a 10. We'll put a 10 on each side. We'll see how that benefits us. Mess up first. Remember I told you guys I grow mushrooms. I grew medicinal mushrooms there for a while. It's just ever so gentle. Ever so gentle. There we go. All right. I think last week we did, what, a 25 and a 10 on each side? I think. I'll have to look at the tape. No, we started with legs. I didn't show you back or chest. This is my first back day because this is my 5th day of streaming back in the gym. Oh, it means tomorrow's gonna be leg day. Fine, I'll do it. That was my first day I started, was leg day. And you know why? Because I knew I would lift. I knew I would lift if I started on leg day. Like, I'm sick of skipping leg day. What can I do to make sure I don't skip it? Well, no, you could stream it, put some pressure. I do best under pressure. I know that about myself. Good. Feels good. I used to go up to my friends when we would lift together. We'd have raps. We'd whip them. Because men are jerks to each other. I can't explain it to you, but we are. I used black for intra? I sure as hell did, though. $10 viewers! You know it, baby. I know the Ori guy is in there. You love to see it. So I'm currently listening to a band called Pierce the Veil, and I just got my year-end review for Spotify, and I think since 2022, I've been the top 0.1% of Pierce the Veil listeners. I love these guys. They're awesome. California band. Phoenix, you get a lot of California bands because obviously the proximity between the two states. Our local music scene. Oh, we've had a couple big bands from here, but Jimmy Eat World, Mesa, Arizona. Jimmy Eats World from here. All right, let's do one more. Lower back's feeling a little tender, but you don't have to do 8 reps. You can do less. Oh, you know what I can do? You can foam roll. I did this last time. Let's feel some lower back discomfort. Oh, come on, get on straight. Oh, there's one thoracic popping. Oh. Dude, I felt my shoulders. I Put my shoulders all the way down to my lower back. Reposition. That is. Get a foam roller, guys. You have lower back pain. You have hip pain. Oh! Foam roller. That's great. I literally felt my spine from about my upper lumbar all the way up to my shoulders, just like, oh, completely shift. Oh. And we're good as new. Foam roller. 20 to 40 bucks at Dick's. You'll never regret it. Use it every day. Especially if you suffer from back pain. One of these days I'll have to show you guys how to use wraps properly. So many people use them stupidly. BeauDeez coming for you. You know it. Just gonna do 6. That's good. It's muy bueno. Now I'll tell you something about this barbell. You see me taking these 45s off? Always do them one at a time. Because if you have 2 45s on one side and you rack them all from one side, the weight, the bar is gonna come up. It's not balanced anymore. So you take 1 45 off one side, go to the other side and take it off. Money. Mr. Barbell, we're not done with you, but we're done with you for right now. Next is gonna be lat pull down. You could easily do pull-ups too. Pull-ups are way different. When I was only 185 pounds, I could do endless pull-ups. But my back didn't grow. When I used wraps, when I was fat or had more meat on my bones, my back was huge. I had a lot more detail, and a lot more size. Oh, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Ryan Coleman. That's a stealer. This is 50 pounds. Ooh, that felt good. I need a different bench for this. I need a bench that like holds you down to the bench with a knee brace. We definitely will hear it when he drops out of this. Money. Oh, that beta-alanine, bro. It just kicked in. Beta-alanine feels like there's ants crawling all over it. It's all part of the fun. Oh, Ryan, you got this. Thank you, my man. Couldn't do it without you, bro. Anyone on TikTok gonna say anything? No. 101 hearts though. 101 hearts. We already. I'm only on my second exercise and I have more views on this YouTube stream than my entire 5-hour lifting stream or Fortnite stream yesterday. That's awesome. All right. I'm gonna use the wraps. I feel like I can go heavier though. I'm gonna use another 10. I gotta be careful though, BeauDeez, because this is. We're still not 100%. I know you want to be, but I still ain't there. I still got time to go. All right. Always do your non-dominant hand first when you're going to use wraps on a bar. So I'm right-handed, so I put my left hand first and get that straight. With the hand that you're dominant with, should be good enough to do things one-handed, just like that. Rest in peace, Big Phil. Big Phil taught me how to do wraps. Big Phil was 6'6" and about 450 pounds. And his heart popped because he did too much freaking human growth hormone. He died when I was 30. He's been dead for 11 years. That's crazy. So rude. I was the only one that would talk crap to him in the gym. And he'd be like, that's a big mouth for such a little man. I'm like, this little man can backpedal faster than you can run, Big Phil. He was a college football player that just did too many drugs. And then he was trying to be a strong man. He didn't know that I knew a professional strongman. I met him at ASU and I partied with him. Big Phil, what a trip, man. That's crazy. Found that on Facebook. That was like one of the last ones I heard on Facebook. Probably another reason why I don't touch that stuff. I mean, I never did. And we'll get into reasons about that later on when we start getting into the evolution of fitness or gym content. But I can tell you so many gross stories about Bigfoot. Oh my God, man. Largest human being I've ever seen in my life. He's about Brian Shaw's size. He's about 3 inches, not even. He's like 2 inches shorter than Brian Shaw and just as big as him. Money. That's all we're doing. Barbell bent over row. I said I was going to do a drop set on that, but I'm not feeling it. I want to make sure my brachiosaurus is okay. try 25. Why the heck not? But I am a machine. Sometimes I sing songs I have no lyrics up, so I gotta make them up. Okay, I hate these, which probably means they're really good. I hate these like I hate lunges. These are hard. Anytime you're in a bent over position, I like having my feet wider for the sole purpose that I can keep my back arched and I can have my chest facing the ground because my hips are not flexible. If I had my feet close together, which I know some people can, if my feet were close together, I would have really bad posture. So I need to get in a half squat to get to the position that I need to be in, where I'm getting the maximal load on my back, which is being parallel, having my chest being parallel to the ground. And all of my grips, guys, so far on rack deads, lat pull downs, and now this, have been about shoulder width, if not a little bit wider. Let's go. Again, I could do these without wraps. Just doing them because I like them. Yeah, that's way late. I feel that right in that injury area. I can do a lot more weight than that. A lot more weight than that. But my lower back, when I get fat, is not as strong. It's not as strong. Probably strongest around 220 to 240. But just the stress of being that heavy makes it really difficult to hold that shape for me. I'm actually pretty happy. Even when I was thinner, my blood pressure would get bad during this lift. And it's just not. It's not right now. It feels good. My back, right about right there. Right where your nerves are. Feel something there. I stretch, and I foam roll, and I use the massage gun, and I just feel it there. And I have felt it there since I got heavy. I think it'll go away when I lose the weight. So first we gotta lose the weight. Not even lose weight, it's again. I have a shoulder injury, I've never had a knee injury, I have 2 forearm injuries, and I've pulled my back before once. When I don't weightlift, I feel all of those injuries so tremendously badly. When I weightlift, they do have, I'm not over exaggerating, they do not flip and exist. They don't. They don't exist. I don't feel them at all. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. So, and I could have told you that in my 20s. When you lift weight and you stay in shape, all your little ailments that you have, all that ails you, goes away. Especially when you're an adult. And I knew that from my own personal experience, but also with my clients. Like I had an old man one time, he wanted to get off his cane. He had been on his cane for like 15 years. He came in, and sure enough, we did hip and leg and stretching exercises. And in like 1 or 2 years, he was able to ditch that cane. He was like in his 70s. More weight. Feels so good being in the gym again, guys. I can't go back to a traditional gym. I don't know if I'm old. The gym's changed. And fitness influencers ruined the gyms. People videotaping. And then I'll just be honest. Females ruined the gym. They did. They ruined the gym. And I saw it back then. I mean, males are guilty of this stuff too, but women don't put their stuff away. Women will use 2 to 3 machines at a time, and they're more likely to film themselves. When I went to the gym, it was 75 to 85% male. And it's not that anymore. Last time I went to a commercial gym, it was a 24-hour fitness in Denver. And it was in 2022. Early part of 2022. I have not been to a gym. I have not stepped foot in a professional or commercial gym since then. And I love it. I can't go back. I can't do it. I'm fat everywhere now. It's good for me looking at me. It pisses me off. Gives me motivation to work harder. To push through pain. Makes me want to try harder. Makes me want to be even more consistent. It's part of the process too, of seeing what I've let myself become. And I feel like that's another part, like I said, what I'm trying to do is give back. A lot of people don't have my life experience. They haven't been trainers for a long time. They haven't lost weight. I lost weight when I was in 6th grade. I did it again when I was in 9th grade. I did it again when I was a freshman in college after I had my shoulder surgery. I did it again after I was in my 20s 2 different times. I did it again when I was in my mid-30s, right when I started streaming. I lost 60 pounds. I know how to do it. I know how to do it well. I know how to do it in the most efficient way. That's why it doesn't really bother me. And I want to give that same confidence I have to other people that are in my similar situations. I know there's a lot of you. Business would have been bad as a personal trainer if it wasn't. All right, this feels good. This feels like it's going to be a challenge. The goal is to not have that thing hurt in my neck. So I'm going to try to lift my neck to more of a natural position. Let's go. Yep, that's all it was. Don't even feel like that. Put it down. Money. I hate that exercise. Done. I used to do 245s on that exercise. Not anymore. Am I gonna need these? I am. I'm gonna need these. Not in this exercise, but the next one. Alright. Oh, let's go. The Ninjago collab? Did you grow up with Ninjago? Orion? Ori guy? Oh my, the Ori guy? Alright. Mr. Barbell, you're done. Thank you for your services today. You can hit the showers. You will not be needed. Woo! It's always a happy time. Rihanna umbrella on, I literally don't think there's anything I can't do. Money. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfection schlag. Let's go. 202 views. Jesus. Come on now. Come on now. Don't tell me we can't do this. Don't tell me that, guys. Don't ever tell me I can't do something. Don't say it. You tell me I can't do something, guess what I want to do? I want to do it. And then I do. Failure's not an option. We were doing this with a 10 or a 15 when we first started a couple
weeks ago. No, this is too late. I've been up to 100 pounds on this exercise. I'm on dumbbell over 35 for my hand right now. It's called a pullover. This is an RDL for your back. It's not triceps, nor do I feel it in my triceps. It's the only exercise, the only one for back that isolates your lat. And it may look because your elbow's bent or it bends a little bit dynamically that you're using your triceps, you're not. If you do it properly, it's all back. I had a big fight with some kid on my stream in 2022 when I was gym streaming. Try to tell me, oh, it's a tricep exercise. That's a tricep exercise. No, it's not, dude. It's a back exercise. You just don't understand. Now, Orion, let me ask you a question. Are they doing Ninjago for just the Lego portion of Fortnite, or do you think that we're going to get Ninjago equivalents in Battle Royale reload like normal skins? Have you seen any information about that? Do you know? If you see me looking this way, Orion, because I'm talking to you, I'm keeping my chat alive. I should just rename my chat the Orion seats, the Orion section, Orion's world, Orion's way. Oh my, the Orion fly guy. Just thought of that right now. I don't know. Do we have something? Is this something there? Who knows? Is the coffee kicking in? It would be indicative of that because I'm talking like a jackass now. Oh, I gotta get some betaine. Should have ordered subs on Black Friday, but I have this weird feeling that there's another holiday coming up where things will be on sale in like a week. You guys know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? So this exercise, you don't want your arms straight the whole time because then you will put pressure on your elbow. You want them bent, and if they bend a little bit more right here, I feel that all right here. All right here. Right where your tricep, or right where your lat inserts into your shoulder. Oh, cool. I can't inserts in the shoulder first one. Also, the purchase that. I can't remember. I don't know about 85 to 95% of my training stuff. Yes, and all the, like I couldn't tell you all the bones. I used to be able to do that. All the ligaments, all the muscles. I still got most muscles. But I got the important ligaments. Yep. Like insertion points, names. I don't have that. I just got the important stuff. Woo! PlayStation's getting harder and harder every time. Every time. I like it. Pretty soon, that's the better and better shape I get in. It's literally just to, if you really want gains, you need to suffer, man. It's intensity. It's not muscle confusion. I have done the same 30 to 50 exercises for weight training since 1997. I've never changed up anything. I've tried different things, but as far as my main routine, nothing has ever made me sore enough or given me results enough to change from what I do. It's drop sets, it's rest pauses, and it's high volume days, low volume days. It's not the movements themselves that need to be changed. It's the set structure, meaning how many sets you do and what type of sets you do, and then the volume structure, or how many repetitions you do in each set, within each set. That is what needs to change. And then also, like I said, like progressive overload, starting at like instead of 8, putting 10s on each side, then doing 6, then putting 10s on each side, then doing 4 reps. And then you take all the extra added weight, you go back to what you did for 8 reps. And then you do that for like 6 to 7 because you're obviously fatigued. Then you take weight off of that, you keep going. And you take weight off of that, and you keep going. Those are the things that will make you sore. Those are the things that will give you results. So many of my clients will come in and say, oh, I want something new. I need some of that muscle confusion I see on the P90X videos. It's like, that's bullbird, man. No such thing as muscle confusion. The muscle either gets sore because it goes to hypertrophy or not. Hypertrophy is failure. Which we're not even getting into hypertrophy yet. Most people shouldn't, because that's where a lot of injuries happen. That's why people on steroids, it's another way that they have an unfair advantage. They can push themselves into such deep levels of failure because the drugs they're taking allows it. You and I, normal people that don't take exogenous drugs, put needles into our body, our muscles will rip, our tendons will tear, our ligaments will get injured. That was easy. That was super easy. Oh, I have your dumbbell. Next time I do that. All right, back to lat pull down. No wraps this time. We're chilling. We are chilling, man. You ever see those guys in the gym? I swear to God, we had like 3 or 4 of these at the gym that I used to work at, where they start in between sets. There's like a big mirror right behind you guys, right? Not literally, I'm just saying. Act like you guys have a dumbbell rack, and this is where all the people are working out. And literally some guy just starts doing shadow boxing. And he's like completely amateur, but he's like taking it super seriously. He has so many, they've wrapped their hands. Pathetic. Pathetic. Weird people in gyms. I've had to call the cops a few times because of what I've heard people saying. There was this one time when I was working out in the gym. I won't tell you what the guy talked about. Let's see this camera angle. I won't tell you what the guy talked about because it's just imagine the worst, most horrible thing you can think about. And I thought, I was with my buddy, my roommate, a good friend of mine at the time, and he's at a rack just like this. And he used to really piss me off because he would leave the rack and he'd leave for like 5 minutes and come back. And he wouldn't rack his weight, so you had no idea if he was still using it or not. You didn't know where he was going, okay? So I had my eye on him because I like using the barbells. I kid you not, the guy is sitting here talking about one of the most horrible things I could ever hear in my entire life. And I start getting closer and closer because I was like gonna go be a dick to him and be like, dude, I want what you're using and you're not using it. He wasn't talking on the phone. He was talking to his car keys. He was talking, he had his car keys in his flipping hands, talking like he was talking on the phone. That's when I literally just stepped back and I'm like, and we called the cops. I worked there. So I went to the front desk, told the manager what I had heard, and told him like, this guy is saying the craziest stuff, and he's talking to his car keys. It was his fob to his car. It wasn't even his cell phone. Oh man. That was, I'm telling you, if I made the same money and gyms weren't so horrible like they are now, I would love to go back to work in a gym. But you don't make any money. No money in personal training. Take my word for it, gentlemen and ladies. Well, no, women make way more than men. It's like every other freaking job I've ever been in. It's a man's world. That's why men start OnlyFans. Oh wait. That's why men make more in food and beverage. Oh wait. That's That's why men make more in fitness. Oh wait. Don't get me started on that. Start saying a bunch of stuff. It's a man's world though. You think it's gonna be both? Oh Ryan, you think both you think we're gonna get real Ninjago skins? I wonder if they're gonna be like the Cobra Kai skins. Because they had some cool outfits in Ninjago. They're all heated about different stuff now. Alright, so we got this. We have dumbbell bent over row. We have close standing cable row. And then we have pullovers. So we have 1, 2, we have 3 exercises. So this is our 4th exercise. No, it's our 5th. 1. So we did rack deads. We did lat pull down normally. We did bent over row. And we did pullover. So now this is 5. This is the 2nd pull we're doing. That's typically what I like to do. There's 4 types of back exercises you can do. Remember the last stream we were talking about how there's 2 types of chest movements you can do. You can either do a press or you can do a fly. That's it. Nothing else for chest. That's it. Back, you have 4 different, because back is a compilation of muscles. It's not like your pectoralis major and your pectoralis minor, which I don't even think those are the official names. They've got different names. I think there's 3 of them. I think you've got 3 different pectoralis muscles. But essentially they all work in unison no matter what we try to do. You can target one more than the other by changing the incline or the decline. For the most part, you're going to work it all the same. Back is very different. So back, first exercise we did was a deadlift. Deadlift, you have 2 gigantic back muscles that start in the back. But I have so much fat on me, you can see them. But they line your spinal cord. They go up on each side. I don't know what their names are, but I know that deadlift is the only thing that really works them. Second thing you have is your lats. Your lats are right here on the side. Those are pulling in low rows. If you do a low row, you'll do lats. If you do a high row, you'll get into the 3rd part of your back, which is your rhomboids, your rowing muscles. These are the ones right here in your back, right? And then you have 2 parts of your shoulder, which a lot of people think your trap is a part of your back, because your trap starts up here and goes way down your back. And then you've also got your posterior deltoid, but I consider both of those shoulder muscles. I don't know what the consensus is now. Science is constantly changing. How can science say they're so definitively right about everything when they change their mind every 5 years about everything? Almost makes you believe it's not real, and science is a bunch of crap. I want to be a scientist for a long time. Driving my racing sim. So tell me about that, Orion. Is that like, do you have like first of all, don't take your hands off the reel to respond to me if you're grinding or if you're in a race, but do you have like multiple screens set up, or is it on the same screen that you game on? Because I've seen racing sims that are really, really elaborate, and then I've seen ones that aren't. I just gotta tell you, that's why I dedicate myself to one video game. I don't play a whole lot more. Fortnite requires 100% of my playtime. So I want to get better. I need to practice, drill. I need to get better in every single area. That's why I love it. I love Fortnite so much. Favorite game, but it's so intense that I can't play it casually. Like when I took the break from streaming, I didn't play Fortnite once. I played like once or twice, but it's like, it's terrible. I didn't want to do it. And I'm like so hard on myself. Alright, I think we gotta go back to that. Maybe not. Let's do it over here. Switch up angles. Switch it up, 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 switch it up. We are going to do an exercise I haven't done in a long time, but it's one of my favorites for back. I could probably be more to the right. Yeah, right side, not lefty loose. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right bar. Okay. You bent over dumbbell row. We're gonna bust out the dilly balls. Oh. No problemo. No problemo. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to order more 25-pound plates. Instead of getting all these dumbbells. Dumbbell. Alright. Let's raise this just a little bit. Let's go. Again, bent over exercise. Make sure it's not bad. I like to put one arm on something and just go in like this. You can be on a bench with your knee up, doing it. This is just the way I like doing it. Now most of the time, a row, this type of exercise, is going to be for your rhomboids. This is actually, it's a little bit of rhomboid, it's more for your lat, honestly. Oh. Sets of that. Woo, buddy. Move the D-seal. See what the Orion guy said. I just use a monitor. I got you, my man. I got you. Yo comprendo. That's the bilateral exercise versus unilateral. Unilateral means you're pushing one object, uni. Lateral means side. But it's really you're using both sides to push one thing. This is called the bilateral exercise, where you're doing one side at a time. So really, if you think about it, I'm not doing 8 reps, I'm doing 16. That's why cardio will increase. You'll be more out of breath. Arnold Schwarzenegger never did cardio. He never did cardio. What he did, he would do more bilateral exercises, and he would do more sets to increase his cardio. And I think the official definition of any I've been certified by 3 different national organizations that are accredited as certified personal trainers. All 3 of them define cardio as, I think it's like over 15 athletic movements in 1 minute. So technically I'm doing cardio right now. This is an athletic movement. I'm doing 16 reps in under a minute. So So technically this is cardio. Let's go. Yeah, that's a new exercise that I added in. I just want to be cognizant of my brachialis. Okay. Last two exercises, and they're cable exercises. Cable exercises are a piece of cake. They're super easy. Not super easy, but you know what I'm trying to say, dang it. Now, usually this is seated row. Here's the bar we use for seated row. I have a seated row, but it's literally on the ground. That's a pain in the ass to use, to set up. And I'm trying to get gaming sooner than later. You know what I'm saying, fellas? We're trying to be gaming soon. I think 11's probably good. Let's set it. I think I do the whole stack. How we looking? I hate this angle, bro. I'm not a fan. Let's go over here. You still can't see the damn stack. Come on, bro. That should be better. Is there enough room for BeauDeez? No, but you can see the stack. So we need to move it just a baby bit, a little bit more. There you go, that's what it's gonna be. Right. Standing seated. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing, folks. Full stack. When you weigh as much as I do, it's not the big deal. Yeah, that's light. I'm gonna have to go back to the old seated row. That's really light. Lightweight, son. And I'm still not sure. So I guess you're not gonna see the stack. Compromises are being made, folks. Let's raise this a little bit. Felt a little low. Usually want it about waist height. With the cable. Oh, and now you got the great view. Got the great view of the boxes. These things are gonna have to go. I got lights. Where are they? I got gym lights, but again, that's like, there's so many things we have to set up. I'm telling you, this streaming thing is a lot more difficult than people make it seem. Most people think you just sit down and click a button. But I got lights. All of the lights. That's the song that just came up. Is it a sign? I think so. What's the sign to do? To dominate. Be a champion. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all see what I'm doing. Oh, dude, my amino acids. I think this will be the last set. I don't feel like doing rope pullovers. I don't feel like I get all that much wrong. Do next week. Why is the damn camera out of focus? What's happening? 235 views. That we've streamed for an hour and 18 minutes. Alright, let's finish this. Let's finish this and be done. Come on, you don't have 75 minutes. 3 to 4 times a week. Come on. I know you do. Get a gym membership. Buy some dumbbells. It's that important. I'm less talking to my kids, more talking to my adults now. Alright guys. Let's do post-workout. And end this thing right. Three views on TikTok. Let's freaking go. Alright. Post-workout time. This is free. Post it up there. It's like a magician. In this cup is ordinary water. I'm going to turn it into muscle. He went to high school. He came to the gym. And he really wanted to put on weight. He wanted to gain muscle. He asked me. It's like, doesn't protein dissolve into the water and you can't use it anymore? 15 grams of sugar is what we're starting off with. And I told him, I had to tell him the law of thermodynamics. That mass is never lost. It's either converted into energy or it's stored. So just because you're putting protein into water doesn't mean it becomes water. Even if it's see-through and you can't see anything. Ooh, creatine. Creatine! I like creatine! Creatine! That's my creatine voice, guys. Creatine! 15 grams of sugar. 5 grams of creatine. This is the most simple most simple is extra workout. This one's simple too. And now we're gonna do a full scoop of casein. Casein's slow digesting. That's gonna increase our metabolism and increase the amount of protein we get over the next 2-3 hours. Make sure that our body's fed. But the sugar, the creatine, and this is the whey protein are gonna be digested in the next 30 minutes. Your body is anabolic right now. Your metabolism will never operate faster than how it is right now. That's why you have sugar. It'll spike your insulin. Insulin will push the protein into the cell, into the muscle. That's why we drink branched chain amino acids in the beginning, because there's a chemical trail of protein being digested and going to that muscle pump. And the protein's just going to follow those branched chain amino acid steps directly into the muscle. And I haven't heard Trust Company Breakdown. I've not heard this song in a minute. All right, shake it up. This comes with you to the gym, or the ingredients. You do not have time to drive home and do this. When you go to the gym, like when I went to the gym, I'd have my gym bag, and literally, I would have my wrist wraps that you saw, I would have my headphones, I'd always make sure I had a spare hat in there, I'd have gum or something for my breath if it was bad, like an extra stick of deodorant. But the main thing I would have, I'd carry 3 frickin' things. And when Val and I would go to the gym, I'd make 6 drinks every single morning. I'd make my pre-workout, that goes in the gym bag. Intra-workout goes in the gym bag. Post-workout goes in the gym bag. When you're done, you go in the bathroom, you check out the pump, see what you've done. Because no one wants to check themselves out in the mirror in front of everyone. Look like a loser doing that. Plus a narcissist. No one wants to be your friend. Go in the bathroom, give yourself a quick pump check. Get dressed, take a shower, do whatever you gotta do. And as I was walking out of the gym, less than 10 minutes after my last rep, cheers, drink your post-workout. It needs to get in immediately. It's super important, because metabolically, my body's got dibs on everything right now. That's why we have sugar, that's why we have whole sugar. That's why if you can't get your hands on whole sugar, a lot of people do pixie sticks. A lot of people do gummy bears. A lot of people do candy, like really simple candy after you're done working out. Absolutely, it's okay, because you want that sugar, because that sugar is going to work in concert, in combination with the protein, with the creatine, with the branched chain amino acids, with everything else that you've done. And your metabolism is just going to digest everything beautifully. So, who knew putting stuff inside the body could make it thinner? Especially a body like this. I could probably fast for 3 months and be fine. But I'll lose weight faster doing it this way. I can drink things really fast. Don't ask me how. I developed such a talent, but I can drink things fast. But literally, just pound it. Take it as fast as you can. I don't barf either. I've had clients, I know them to do this. They've got queasy stomachs and they'll throw up everything. So just don't throw up anything. The whole goal is to keep things down, not to get sick. And that's it, guys. Pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout. We stretched, and we did lats. Only thing that we could have done is the Stairmaster right here, or the treadmill. Get that in my opinion. I walk my dogs all day, so in my opinion, that's the least of my worries. It's cardiovascular. It's really diet. It's about diet. Thank you so much for all the beautiful people that are following me on this journey. You're going to see this go away. I promise you. I'm going to help anyone and everyone that wants help, because I know how to do it, and I like helping people. Guys, we got a Fortnite stream coming up right after this. I got to get ready. I got to get another meal in me, and then we're going to go. Okay? Okay? Orion guy, MVP of the chat. Again, I have no doubt that he will be in the Fortnite chat as well. Can't wait to see you. Thank you so much. To Ben, Harry, thank you for joining as well. Everyone else, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing my gym journey with me. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.